Alright. Well, it is outstanding to see everybody. Outstanding to see everybody. First thing, let's get this shit spread to people. Guess I'm just sort of waiting right now till I get another viewer. I mean, I don't see a point right now in speaking when I'm not seeing anyone whatsoever across in the yeah. I don't see anybody there viewing, so why should I start saying words when there's not even a viewer to say something to? We'll get somebody. We'll get somebody. Just gotta wait. All right. All right. Benvenido to the stream. All right. Benvenido to the stream. In this stream, this is our second episode. Hey, Foca. Yes, we'll be discussing the Gringo Obsession with mutt women. I noticed that Kim has a similar video up, and I shall do a better video because I do not mince my words nor go on long, unrelated tangents, which he is so used to doing. I would prefer to go on his stream and discuss it myself, but unfortunately, Kim is a fucking cabron, as everybody knows, and he will not allow me to fairly go on there because he's blocked me, banned me, made sex accounts saying, unban me, unmute me. I'm not gonna do it. There's a couple things to look out for. I guess what we'll do is we'll discuss the matter for a minute or two, and then actually, yeah, after being Guanaco, if you have any video suggestions to cover this topic of manosphere, incels, and gringos going about. No, tú sabes, mi español es mierda. I'm not gonna speak Spanish right now when you already know it's bad. I'm a community coach. Speaking of which, I gotta do my homework tonight. Yeah. You're gonna need videos that deal with gringos obsessing. Just that deal with gringos obsessing with multiracial women. Because the general sentiment you need to understand with gringos is that they're degenerates. And particularly the degeneracy we're discussing today is sexual degeneracy. The thing about Latinos is that when we marry each other or we date each other, there's a focus that we're marrying people of the same people, that we can build a happy, loving relationship with a woman and have kids that can look up to us as heroes and are going to do great things in their lives. That's the point. When in Mexico or Puerto Rico or Cuba or Mexico, Brazil, doesn't matter. Anytime when we deal with our kids, we deal with these things. A centralized portion is that we do it so that our kids, can have a good future and that we can find out happiness. It's a basic human skill, and we've accomplished this. For the gringo, this does not apply. You see, for the gringo, the way he views a relationship or he views sex or he views any of these things, he views it as a way to satisfy his carnal-based desires as a fucking monkey. Whether he be a Euromud or Afro-Saxon, doesn't matter. Non-Latino gringo citizen. That is making a point of that American identity. Because even without the American identity, what are they? Who are their people? What do they stand for? Do they stand for freedom in the American way? Claro que no. You look at the United States, and what you fucking see is a place that was started to not pay taxes, and what ended up happening? They're paying taxes. They pay taxes. They pay lots of taxes. They pay a lot more taxes than they even remotely should. So the one point that makes their nation gone, how can you make any other basis with that? When we look at ourselves, we treat our women how King Ferdinand treated Isabella. We treat our women like Simon Bolivar treated, I'm not sure what his wife's name was, but as you could imagine, we have all these figures and these people in movies, TVs, shows, or politicians, or of course we have the bad politicians who may beat or harm their wives, and that is rightly called out in our media, in Telemundo. I'm gonna say Telemundo, in I don't know Telesur or whatever media non-gringo tainted media outlet to look at. We have these sentiments, but the gringo none of this applies. None of this applies. Kids are just sort of something they have to put up with because what they deep down want is that sweet, sweet, sweet vagina. I am reading the chat. Hola, bienvenido. Guananaco Sasayan. Afrebin Walu Akbar Stereo Love Plays. I see all of you. And you hear me out here, which is gringos. I'm guessing what Cam is trying to say is there's like a movement of the manosphere now to target mutts. Chivo? Listen, if I ever had to talk to Chivo, I'm going to tell you right now, one of the biggest things I'm going to be saying to them is drop the Italian accent. You sound like you're a new standby for a new season of The Sopranos. I fucking can't stand that shit. He lives in the Dominican Republic right now, doesn't he? Like, ahora, he isn't like living in fucking New Jersey, Newark anymore. He's in fucking Dominican Republic. I don't even know what the fuck he's working. I think legitimately he's literally being supported by his parents as a man-child, refusing to get a job because he can't because literally Dominican Republic is the most peregrino nation of all Latin America. It is the principal place where you find people of a combined criollo, negro, gran negro, as I like to say, and the Trinity. It's where you get the absolute most peregrinos. You have a la mulatos. How do I feel about the Rothschild family? I feel they are. I haven't personally looked into how the Rothschilds in particular. I feel like the Rothschilds are more so I want to say they're actually they're more of a front against the Anglos, which I like. But I'm sure they affect. I would have to look into whatever the Rothschilds as a powerful Ashkenazi family is. Bad for us Latinos. They were the ones who orchestrated the removal of the Sephardic Jews from Iberia in the 1500s. Just not good. Just not good. I see. About to go better further on the topic. I'm trying to think to myself right now because here's the thing. I'll admit I didn't do any studying for this video, because I know that's what Ken does. He finds like a couple videos he'll talk over and inspect. I don't know how the fuck he gets these times when he's not done being a fucking garbage real estate man in New Massachusetts, but I guess we'll talk about Rockford. It's a more interesting topic. Could you list some corporations they have a majority, not even majority, just have I guess you could say significant minority stock ownership too. Sinjoro, what do you Sinjoro, right? The J makes a retarded. The J makes a Y noise. Signoro. I'm embarrassing myself. You're embarrassing myself if you're laughing your ass off. That's very, very, very mean of you. Very pendejo-ish. Anyhow. Bueno. Entonces, yeah. If you guys know any videos that particularly shows, maybe you could give me like a particular couple. I don't have anything on me at the moment. In many ways, it's a self-explanatory concept. The gringo wants to have sex with any woman it sees. It doesn't care what the fuck it is. It's beautiful. It wants to come all over it, ruin it. It wants to, and I'm using the word it. That's purposeful. And it wants to get social respect of saying, well, look at me, I fucked this hot chick. Man, I'm living the life. I got a hot baby. I got money. Whether it be a Euromud or an Afro-Sing, it doesn't matter. It's the same mentality, just different sounding dialects of either Ebonics or Midwestern, which is kind of English I'm speaking right now, or whatever. Puñeta. That doesn't fucking matter. It's the same shit. Same shit. Así, Bueno. The gringo, you will never match the wellness of a husband, of a loving father, and generally one that can actually maintain an actual culture, as a Latino can. A Puerto Rican marries another Puerto Rican, or it could be a Mexican, doesn't matter. We will have kids that will go to birthday parties. We will have kids that will understand, not commit crimes. We will have kids that understand the value of duty, honor, valor. These concepts are drilled into them effectively and perform and critically in their development. Uh, that is when we are not being hit by the CIA-funded cartels, and, politicians and all that destroy our natural habitat. But in our natural habitat, where you take away the foreign destructive influence of the gringo, we do so well. And every single successful Latino family that does not have to put up with the criminales or maricons or cabron or any sort of cabron funded by a gringo, you notice that they can output one good Latino family is worth more than 20 gringo families, whatever kind of gringo family. It's just the way it is. Bueno, entonces. So, and just further, we really see with these gringos is they're furthering their own degeneracy and destruction to becoming a shitty. Because you're saying a Terigueño is bronze skinned, he is brown of color, but he has a good heritage that mingles perfectly in harmony. The gringo doesn't have this. The Euromut is a random shit, fucking muy feo, basura, abomination of Irish and Germans and English and their African American proportion, and that's all. I mean, it's self-explanatory. I don't even want to explain it. So now, when you got people who are, you may have a, I don't even want to use the word pure. You can't even say it about a WASP anymore. White Anglo-Saxon Protestants. Look at the news about Mormons and how Afro-Saxons are just slapping them like they're nothing, pathetically. In BYU, that Mormon school, which is where the majority of their identity kind of really lies in. Pathetic. They don't have the power anymore. Euromutts do. And those Euromutts are now gearing up Afro-Saxons to, play an eternal game. No, sí, cállate tu boca. I am not from Minnesota. I'm from Puerto Rico. He does this all the time. He's just watching the stream just to comment this. Be like, he's from Minnesota. I'm not from Minnesota. Sácalo. All right. Well, I have only one viewer. By the way, everybody, if you want to get on the stream, just comment down. Oh, I mean everybody. I mean CC. CC, if you want to get on the stream, you can get on. I mean, I feel like in a way I'm going to regret it, but CC, you want to get on here? My co-host is working. Yeah, I delayed the stream because I want to make sure. I wanted to make sure like a friend could get it, but they gotta work. They have to do their job. It's just look at this right now. We have like one guy. We have a person in here. We have one person. I think two. We have two people in here. We have I believe you and the future co-host. Ugh. Make sure you like the video. Yes, make sure you like the videos. And I didn't like the video myself. Yes, CC, if you could do that, very important. Oh, claro que sí. I do absolutely need more moderators in the server. Kirby? I don't know. I don't know. The thing about promoting moderators in my server, is it just me watch? I don't know if you guys just like view other like channels, you can still hear me, or if it's like, I mean, admittedly, you're not even seeing my face. I don't have any particular videos to put on here in particular. I heard somebody liked the video. Very good. Very good. Muy bien. Okay, go fuck yourself. Bad Bunny is a cabrón degenerate. He is a maricón. He is primero cabrón. Bad Bunny, when you look at him, what really he is and what he represents is he is the manifestation of gringo degeneracy, controlling our musicians, our, I guess you could say the media elite, to give the worst possible examples to your average Puerto Rican. He has he has black nails like a woman. He acts like like a sissy, like a little bitch. He's a he is a bitch. He's not brave. He's cowardly, and he's inconsistent with his ideas. And he supports anything and everything leftist. Not because he, not be, I you know, whatever he actually thinks on the LGBT. All I know is he is not promoting a singular real Latino value, a real Puerto Rican value. What he promotes is his greed and hedonism, and that's a terrible thing. Admittedly, our salsa artists before we had reggaeton, we had salsa. Salsa, it was always happy and it always had, I don't know, it had a magic to it that no other music. Listen, maybe I am tooting my horn a little here, but of all the things New Yorkers have done, salsa is like the, I have to say, if every literally this is kind of the situation that the biggest thing they ever did was music. Whatever science or mathematics they accomplish, it kind of pales what an island Puerto Rican such as myself has achieved, unfortunately, which is Jersey State. And that's sad as all Latinos across in New York City is that absolutely all of them. They are currently, they have no respect for us mainlanders. They don't take our orders. When our doctors or labor union organizers or any of our professionals give them orders what to do, how to do it, do they listen? Do they, do they hear us out? No, they don't. They do their own thing. And then they end up having gringos or a variety of pachos, Latinx pacho vendepatrias, leading them, giving them advice, guiding them. AOC is an example of this. Marco Rubio y Ted Cruz, also examples of this. Ted Cruz married a I can say this slur, nobody's gonna care. He married a fucking wop, a fucking dago. What is that? ¿Qué eso? ¿Qué eso? That he's gonna tout how Cuban he is. But is he gonna be? Because you're saying his kids are not gonna be Cuban. They're gonna be. He's married a Euromut wife. His kids are just gonna. AOC is a vende patria. She's a fucking disgusting bitch. Mauricio, I saw you on the stream I did on Roni's channel. Bienvenido, great to see you. Muy bien, muy bien. And it's just a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. Wait, Mauricio, you married a gringo? Did you marry a gringo? Or are you saying? Or we're talking about Ted Cruz here? Mauricio? You had me scared here for a minute. You had me scared there. Yeah, AOC married. Claro que sí. Did that surprise you? Did you actually go like, oh my god, AOC married a gringo? Claro que fucking sí, the fucking puñeta. Of course she fucking did. I'd be surprised if she actually did marry a real Puerto Rican, or if she married a Latino. Period. Yeah, because she doesn't give a shit. That proves everything I've said. They don't. These leaders, they aren't fucking Cesar Chavez. None of these people are Cesar Chavez. They don't come close to. And here's the thing: he kind of wasn't. He wasn't the fucking best. This wasn't a rebirth of. Who was that? Hidalgo. Who was that guy who, like, the priest who did a revolt against Peninsulares? He wasn't him. He wasn't the fucking. He wasn't a rebirth of these people. He wasn't. He was no Simon Bolivar. He was a. He was a really good trade union organ. He did a lot for us, Latinos in general. And I know he had a big problem with the immigrants, illegal immigrants coming in. Who, by the way, that's how you take a fucking nation over. We got to keep doing that. We need to support that and back it. Las Americas belongs to us. The Americas. It is ours. It belongs to us. It is our destiny. And we are the only ones who can properly rule and manage this lands. Nobody else. The gringos have no right. They do terrible. They've done terrible. And they will continue to do nothing but spread evil and degeneracy until the power they abuse is spoiled, rotten brats. It's wrestled from the wheel into the manos of a Latino. Of all Latinos. Todos Latinos. Nosotros quiero to operate and coming around and doing what we need to do. Nosotros cannot allow these gringos to control narratives. We cannot. Most importantly, our children are not mutts. None of us are mutts. A Terigueño is not a mutt. A Pardo is not a mutt. They aren't mutts because they're actually good combinations. They're combinations that work. And Cece, you are such a fucking cabron. You're such a little troll. You are such a little troll. You are such a little. Okay, whatever. Entonces, we have to protect. Because here's the thing: these gringos don't understand a thing about us. They don't know what our combinations are. They don't understand our ancestry. They don't even. Hopefully, they stay not knowing Espanol. That would be a good thing. And it is embarrassing I speak English, but we need to protect our children from them. If any of you are a father or a mother or anything else, and you see your kid is meeting with gringos to date them, get them the fuck away. Go to that kid and tell him, you stay the fuck away from my kids or we're going to have problems. When you see any Latino that goes like, I married this beautiful, they're like, oh, I married this beautiful fucking Swedish girl or a gringo just period, a gringo period. Bully them, get them out of your groups, get them out of your book clubs, get them out of your labor unions, get them out of your work, get them out of anything and everything. Do not put up with it. The gringos put up with it because they're already shit. We are above this and we cannot allow it. If you're Costa Rican, you are Cuban. If you marry another Latino, that's different because we're ultimately are the same fucking people, as Simon Bolivar was saying. He did not say we were gringos. He did not say we are English or German or the Afro-Saxon. Our version of black isn't their version of black. Our version of white isn't their version of white. And our version of brown, and that's the important combination, is not theirs. Fuck Bad Bunny. If I could kill him in Minecraft, I would. Di verdad. It's fucking degenerate. I hope John Lennon happens to him. Was it Elton John or John Lennon that got assassinated? Whatever. I hope that happens to him. Italian is not a form of Latino, CC. They are a shitty form of Romance people. It was Iberians who really. It was the Latinos of Iberia who really ran the Roman Empire. The best Roman empires, all of them were Iberians, not fucking Dagos. Cosmo, just date a Latina. Stop dating these filthy fucking gringas. Just be a. I know you're a kid, but come on, grow the fuck up. No, the biggest problem you see is particularly is Argentina. Argentina and Brazil. You have these carcamanos. These carcamanos. Like right now, you see all the destruction happening to Indios in the Amazon. You see all the degeneracy. All of it is being done and sold at the gringos, both left and right wing, evidently, by carcamanos. Brazilians are sexy, not when they're Italian. You see these carcamanos like Jair Bolsonaro, he should be deported back to Italy where he belongs. He is not Brazilian. You see anyone say Jair Bolsonaro is Brazilian? Here's the thing, you gotta be quick and efficient. Don't let them get a word in, because that's what people go like. Jair Bolsonaro is not Italian, but not Brazilian. Like, he's the prime minister. How can he not be Brazilian? He's the prime minister. Don't even let him get a word. Be like, he ain't fucking Brazilian, because really he's just a fucking Italian. In that manner, if they talk over you, you get fucking louder. Be aggressive. Don't let them get a piece on. Claro que sí. We see a lot of these fucking I don't know a slur in Espanol for alemans, but when I do, I will use it. But the Germans of South Brazil, they're all a problem. They're problem makers. They're problem doers. They are advocates of the gringo in every way, in every possession. They back the worst elements of Spain and Portugal that they even have a connection with it, and they only back the evil and degeneracy of the rest of Europe that is non-Iberian. Protect our children. Fight the gringo. Do not put up with their mierda. Don't put up with their bicheria. Don't put up with any of this. Protect ourselves. When you're in the club and you see these gringos going around sexually harassing our women, our daughters, our sisters, do something about it. They can't fight. The Euromutts can't fight. And the Afro-Saxon, listen, the only, like, the Euromutt, you can kick his ass. If there's one against two of you, you'll probably fucking win. Straight up. They are pathetic in fighting. Any fucking Latino who's ever had to fight a gringo can tell you that they are just fucking, Euromutts are the worst at fighting. Now, Afro-Saxons, they can throw down if they get the sucker punch. They go get the sucker punch and they don't have a group. No, they're fucking nothing. They're nothing. Once they don't have a sucker punch, they go from Mike Tyson to fucking, this is a really bad, who's that boxer called that people don't like anymore? Devin Ward? No. They turn to shit. They turn to shit. They turn into Chris Rock. Every Afro-Saxon since they think they're Mike Tyson. All of them. They all think they're Mike Tyson. They throw a sucker punch. You're like, oh, and they put it on World Star. You get the sucker punch on them, or you got a group, or you're just alert and you get that counter on the sucker punch, which is typically tends to be a left hook. Boom, boom, and boom. It's gone. All that fighting. Once they start losing, what they're gonna do always, they're gonna call in their group to win the fight, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, so badass. I beat you up because after I was getting my ass whooped, I called in 4 of my friends. They'll do it every fucking time inevitably. If you see a group of them, unless you're willing, you got a gun in there, and it's like, even then, don't agitate anyone that's against the law. I don't advocate breaking the law, but just straight up, if you got your own group, tell them the second you get an opportunity to throw a punch, throw the punch. Throw a punch. Don't wait for them. Don't argue. Don't do any of this mierda. You see an opportunity, you take the fucking opportunity because they're gonna sucker punch you. They don't even say, oh, you a bitch, you sucker punched. They don't care. They don't fucking care. Just like the way they don't care about college, they don't care about doing well, they don't care about school, they don't care about not breaking laws, they don't care about a variety of things. Anything that has to do with the concept of responsibility, they don't care about honor. That's just something they'll bring up when it happens to them, but they'll never do it for you. Every time you see somebody call them the N-word and they get knocked out, be a sucker punch. They'll never be like, man, you should have challenged them to fight. You shouldn't have. They don't do that. They don't do that. Don't do to them. Apply the golden fucking rule to them. Even go beyond it, because they'll as low as you think you get, an Afro-Saxon can go lower. Beat their fucking asses and send their teeth flying. If they give you problems, which inevitably they always and will do with their sexual harassment and abuse and evil they perpetrate against nosotros mujeres. Así. Do what you must. Do what you shall. Protect our women. Particularly, as I'm saying with this video, protect our mulatas, or mestizas, or zambas, and any other combinations on trigueñas and anybody else who gets harassed and abused by gringos, which they're doing on an epic scale because their women have now become destroyed by degenerate feminism and transgenderism. That now, so you're seeing these gringos aching and have been with their incel and manosphere and all this garbage shit you see across YouTube, and particularly with the subway shooter of a bunch of lonely virgins who will do anything to put their tiny little cocks inside any hole. It's disgusting and putrid, and what can you do? What you got to do is you got to protect our women. Give them no quarter. Give them nothing. De verdad. Does anybody have anything to say right now in the comments? Because that's what I don't get. I don't get how fucking Kem can do these videos where he just goes on he goes for like fucking 2 hours. He goes for 10 hours. He goes for 20 hours just doing the same fucking shit where he'll just be like, man, I can't even do an impression. It's kind of hard to do an impression of him. It's just like, everything I said, like, I don't know how he's able to stretch a topic like, you know what it is, he has a guess. I don't have any guess. Nobody wants to get on the fucking stream with me, and, you know, I'm not gonna view a fucking video of some retards and just go like, oh, dude, that's crazy, like he does. He's a little bitch. In fact, you know, the rest of this video is gonna be dedicated to now shitting about, see, you got me there. You got me there. Anyway, entonces. Yeah, Kim sucks. He's a pussy. He's a bitch. And you can shit on me for my skills in speaking and spelling. In fact, I actually have a lot of homework to do tonight. And in ways I shouldn't be doing the stream. I should be doing my, but you know, it's therapeutic. It's therapeutic, and you know, I'm spreading a message, and you know, the meat of the argument, even if I kind of stammered at the beginning, I don't think I'll have to put a disclaimer like ignore the first 5 minutes because you know I'm kind of getting my bearings. Nah, you know. Even the majority of people that come in here, they're coming to like view the live stream, not like without saying the N word. Like how like come on, like who the fuck goes on Kim's or El Matro? Oh guys, you heard for the free viewers, which by the way one of them is me. Stadio, did you hear about? No, we do not need more atheists and nihilists. That's no. Glad I get fucking no. We do not need this. It's like the last thing we fucking need. No, we don't need this. We don't need this. Don't have it. No. Give me a second. I'm sending a funny meme to Zapato on Discord. Yeah. Okay. Steady. Who are you in the Discord? Oh shit. Right. Wait. Are you that woman that agreed to be Iberianized? Okay. Well, the problem with the Italians is they're inferior to Latinos. They are dumber, weaker. You know everything, all that, and they're the ones who caused the fall of the Roman Empire. However, not all esperar has been lost for the Italian. We can still Iberianize them, and unlike the Indios, this time they'll fully deserve it, and they'll sank us. They will sank us for Iberianizing them, and it's not even gonna be like, hey, yeah, that's Dirk the Jew. Stereo Love plays. Yeah, Iberians, Italians need to be Iberianized. It's the only way you can really be on an equal playing field to us, just like what happened with the Indios. Only this time you will deserve. What the fuck is that? IT pizza. What the fuck? Cece, what the fuck are you saying? You're just posting random shit in the fucking comment section. You realize how fucking retarded you look? You realize how everybody who comes in like, oh my god, there's a new pro-Latino nationalist stream. Oh, look at this. You're just posting random shit like a fucking Karen, Cece. Go fuck yourself. I hope you kill yourself right now. You fucking incel. You loser. You make me angry. You make me upset. You make me want to go over there, the fucking whatever state you live in, so I can beat the fucking shit out of you with a cinder block. You hear me, bitch? I will beat your fucking shit in with a cinder block. You punk bitch motherfucker cabrón pendejo puto. You coming in. Gonna get some shit into your fucking mouth. I'm gonna come in here and stick this foot so far up your fucking ass, you're gonna need kidney transplants. You're gonna need a whole mess of organs at John Hopkins fucking hospital getting these transplants because everything is gonna get destroyed by my boot colliding until it hits your fucking brain and your brains just get all mashed up from my fucking boot up your ass. You punk bitch. Now you report me. Lo siento for the outburst. I got a little, you know. See, this is the fun you don't get on cam. You know, I highly doubt he's gonna view my stream. Like, well, why the fuck would he do that? Why would he do that? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Y por qué? He's not gonna do that because he knows that I'm more entertaining than him, and you know, frankly, I'm just more handsome, smarter. You know, a little bit of a professional. See, now I'm bragging because you know this is boring. It's boring. The fun is gone. Because I mean, the topic got talked about. Is anyone here besides me? uh. Ugh! God damn it, Cece's fucking calling me in the YouTube stream? Shit's annoying. Huh? Kem? Kem doesn't even speak any Spanish. How can you fucking tell me Kem speaks better Spanish to me, Cece, when he doesn't even speak any Spanish? Yeah, I literally speak better Spanish to him because he just doesn't speak anything at all. I'm gonna give the shit's boring, man. This is fucking shit. This is the fucking shit that happens to me. I'm gonna send Tumbleweed the live stream. Maybe come in here and make this place a little bit more. Hello, CC. Nice to see you. You called me on Discord. You know, maybe you should get on the StreamYard. Be on YouTube. Be a YouTube star. Porque mi problema es no es nobody around. Oh, Stereo, you still here? That's good. Stereo. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I am absolutely. Viva Italy. Right now, Italy is going to become new Saudi Arabia, new Libya. Viva Nuevo Libya. That's Italy right now. Italy's a loser nation. You have to understand that you need to be Iberianized. This is your state. This is what's going to happen. Only chance to accomplish anything great or wonderful in this world beyond what you fucking had in the Roman Empire, which, by the way, we also did, is if Latinos Iberianize you. Much like the Indio was Iberianized. Only this time you would deserve it. Because the way we did it in Indios is very wrong. It was very. I will not tolerate these ethnic slurs. You shall not say any slurs. No slurs. Uh, Actually, Latinos created 90% of inventions and culture. Italians just rode off the cock of Latinos. What? I just noticed something. You really like atheism. Por qué? Why do you like what's with this obsession with this obsession? Don't get it. Oh boy, I'm hungry. I need to get a snack. Snack now. I need to. I'm bored. The average Italian does not mog the Indios. Right now, there's a video going on YouTube. I don't know how I could view it in StreamYard. No, actually, no. We finally have a video. Finally, we have a video to watch. Share screen. Okay, not camera. Let me delete that. Yeah, we'll just. Can I go into my Discord? Yeah, share screen. Yeah, entire screen. Just entire screen. I mean, what secrets do I have like to keep safe? Oh yeah, okay. Now how do I do this shit? Okay, let me see. It's somewhere in here. Where the fuck is it? It's like here. Is this in general? Yeah, I'll show you. I'll fucking show you. Where is it? No, you're gonna see this. You're saying Italians are so good? No, I'll show you that fucking Italian superiority. Or I'm gonna show you some real gabagool. Where is it? Stop calling. CC, I'm gonna block you if you just start calling me all over Discord. Is it on here? No. God damn it, these people are not being helpful. Whatever, I'm just gonna go up here, somewhere in here. I'm gonna find. Yeah, there it is. You see it? I'm gonna look in here. You guys see it, right? Stereo. You're here, right? You're here, right? You're here. Yeah, you're here. I can see it in the Discord. Okay. Check this shit out. Bada boom! Ho ho ho! Baby. Yeah, that's how superior people are. One punch knockouts. Fucking Dagos are absolutely nothing now that they don't have fucking they don't fucking have the Mafia to back them up. Without the Mafia, what do you guys have? Where's the greatness? Where's this fighting spirit? Gone. That's what you got, Stadio. That's what you got right there. One punch knockouts on NYC subways. Literally, like ahora, the Italian is fucking nothing. What is the most significant thing they've done in the last 10, 20 years besides being fucked by immigrants? What? ¿Qué? ¿Qué es? ¿Quién es? What have they achieved? I'll tell you what they've achieved. Nothing. Nothing. They've achieved absolutely nada. Nada. No nada. No great constructions. No, they haven't achieved any particular doctors or scientists. Oh, they've gotten a doctor. Fauci. They got Fauci, who is abused the state apparatus to handle a disease to a point that has been unbeneficial for humanity. That's what's occurred. And I will get one Stadio. I'll get one Stadio. And unlike your people, we will not be getting knocked out in one punch on subways in New York City. I don't even remember the last time I saw a video of it a fucking Latino getting knocked out one punch from an Afro-Saxon. We're talking the whitest of the white criollo. That doesn't fucking happen. They can't do it. They're too weak. They're too weak and meek. That shit only works on Euromods. It doesn't work on us. We're too smart for it. I'm just saying to myself, I got so much, Spanish homework to do, and it's gonna be like that shit's gonna take me forever. I well, CC, are you gonna get in the? You can get in the light. You can get in the Streamyard. You can, do a variety of things. Elsewise, I mean, what's there to do? Yeah, El Zapato, if you're viewing the stream, honestly, de verdad, go into this video like 5-10 minutes. That's honest, de verdad, that's where the majority of like the actual discussing the at least the video title was discussed. Because unlike Kim, I don't fucking go on these like 20-year rants about gringos failing and sucking at dating and marriage and neglecting your kids. Like, these are just obvious shit. Do I have to fucking pronounce it like 45, 50 fucking times? Everybody fucking knows it. The fucking goldfish knows it. The fucking rocks know that the gringo is obsessed with any sexual archetype of biracial, triracial, mutt women. And for Latinos, I can mean a lot of trouble for mulattos, mestizas, zambas, and the further combinations. And in the midst of all this, of chasing all these women, they do the good old centuries tried trick now of saying, "Gotta go to the hey son, I'm going to the grocery store to get some cigarettes, just to go and fuck and fuck and fuck and fuck like rabbits." At least rabbits are cute, and they don't support CIA to destroy our nations and with cartels. On but with fucking them, they do, and they fail at sex. Because here's the thing: a rabbit can just go, it'll get the sex. With these gringos, they don't get the sex. They have to do a fucking nuclear codes to do it. It's honestly so fucking pathetic. They're never happy. Put them out of their misery. Put them out of their misery. Or these two. The Matt Federal. Evan Johnson. ¿Quiénes? ¿Quiénes ellos? What are you drinking? What the fuck is this? BNB Ejo Govana? What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you, pendejos saying? What is this? What is this? Strange. Oh! Oh god! Oh god! That noise! Oh fuck! Oh god! That bothered me so much. Oh. I was like arching my back. Oh my god! That's ringing in my fucking ears. I took my fucking mic and it just hit the fucking tape of the mesa. Oh my! Oh god! Oh god! I hate that. I hate that. It's like the worst thing. It's like plastic going against plastic. Worst thing. The Matt Federal says B&B. The real question is, what are ye? Are you talking to me, bitch? What the fuck? I'm a criollo, Hispanic Latino of Simon Bolivar's people. What the fuck is this? What are all these? Yeah, look at this. Sinjoro is out here fucking backing up the Dagos. Not good. Not good. You look at all the problems of the criollos in Argentina when really in South Brazil really it's carcamanos. You would not be saying. You say this in a place of ignorance, not knowing that the true issue and problem lies in any Italian across any of Latin America, because they weren't probably Iberianized. Argentinians should feel insulted for a variety of reasons, but when they say Pope Francis, he's so Spanish. There's nothing Spanish about him. There's nothing Indio about him. There's nothing Granegro about him. He is an Italian that just happened to live in Argentina. That's it. That's it. It's why there's like zero conflict between him and his bishops. They're the same shit, and they're pedophiles. Haven't you noticed that every time you see a pedophile, he's always Italian? Always. Siempre. Siempre Italianos. Well, it looks like everybody is gone. Hmm. Uh, all right. This guy right here, he's a strange fellow. Um, who the fuck is this? You keep saying this shit. You always start everything with B and B, and then you're like, are you making fun of me? Like, who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you saying? I guess I'll do a rehearsal. B and B. I'm still here. Am now I'm gone. Zam. They're gone. All right, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Uh, I'm gonna go ask Maria again. Be like, you want to get on my stream? Because get in my. If she's fucking here, I can actually make something somewhat entertaining. Because right now it's just me talking to myself. I don't know. In a way, I kind of feel kind of embarrassed. Eh, who's there? I see a nuevo viewer. It's 2 viewers now. That means there's somebody new. Who's the new guy? Oh, Cece. Hey, Cece. Hi. Yeah. F the stream. It's been an hour. What are you trying to spell here? F F EBIB. Figo. You want the StreamYard link? Yeah, I need to get you the StreamYard. Let me give you the StreamYard. Hop in there. No, no. Did I give you it? Oh shit! There was somebody here this whole entire time. Who the fuck are you? Tumble. Tumble, is that you?
Hello, hello.
Who is this?
No, I was just given the StreamYard link and I wanted to tune in and see what you guys were talking about or what you were talking about. There's only one person on here.
De verdad. Is is that so? I believe the only person I sent the link out of the StreamYard was Tumble. Is that you, Tumble?
Yeah, yeah, that's me.
Tumble, how long you been watching the fucking stream?
Man, like since the beginning.
Wow. All right. Well, how do you think I did so far? You think that was pretty good? When I actually was talking about the title of the video, like I'd say like 5-10 minutes from the start.
Yeah, yeah, you did pretty good. I'm not quite sure if you addressed the Haitian issue.
But ¿Qué pregunta esta? What do you mean the Cajun issue?
Um, well, recently in around February, they've began construction in Dominican Republic of a wall to keep out these monkeys from coming in. You
They're
know.
not monkeys. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. They're our brothers. They're our brothers and our sisters. It's a fucking terrible thing they're having conflicts in the Dominican Republic. Fucking Tobo, we've had these discussions before. Stop with this. Stop with this racist shit. Enough of it.
Well, man. We have a disagreement there. It's okay.
There's not a fucking disagreement. We have a bunch of Haitians in the server. Literally, a Haitian helped build my server, and like Mercury. That's a good fucking kid. We have good fucking people, and they're a good fucking. And it was because of them that I'm not even trying to simp from. Like any Haitian gives a Dominican problem for no fucking reason. Fuck them. Fuck them. We'll waste them like fucking Desling got wasted by those mulattoes. Haitian mulatto, but no, like they've paid the price of black supremacy, and we should be up there as a force trying to get rid of black supremacy from Haitians. Not because like if they go into a war, the fact of the matter is they're both strong enough. I mean, the Dominican provides an obvious edge because their president didn't get CIA'd, but still, we should be promoting peace, we should be promoting unity, and we're showing brotherhood, and eventually unification of Haiti and Dominican, where all Dominicans, all Haitians feel like they have a place and they feel like they have a mutual respect.
Yeah,
Because it's gonna do nobody any good whatsoever for them to fight and kill each other or to say racist garbage like you just said. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable.
they
Don't do
have
that.
a
Don't do that,
place
Tumble.
and they're
I made you a mod for a reason, not to say whatever.
listen, my friend.
What else do you want to say? That's
They
not
have a
racist.
place. No, it's not racist. I'm not saying one race is superior to the other, but each country has their own place, their own, racial background, and their own culture, their own identity, and that should be respected. Haitians
Well,
have
what
their
do we
own
need to do?
country.
What nosotros queremos need to do is we need to unify.
Why would I
Unify,
want to
unify, unify.
unify my country with like another country that has it's infested
That
with
is also
diseases?
Latino. The reason you want to do so is so eventually, first of all, when with all of us combined, we can now defend ourselves, stop all degeneracy, and build infrastructure like we have never done before. Take so millions of people out of poverty, maintain a purity that's never been seen before in the world. We can do all of these things, Tumble, but only if we unify.
But we're
Dominican
not in that
Republic, Peru,
position
Puerto
currently.
Rico, any nation, Mexico, Brazil. Brazil will not do a single thing until it unifies with other Latinos. You don't unify, you have nothing. But Simon Bolivar did not beat back the Venezuelans with just Venezuela, just Colombia, just Panama, just Peru, just Ecuador, just with only solo uno país. No, todos país in solo equipo, in the same team.
But
That's how they fucking beat the Venezuelans.
Bolivar
That's how we will
failed.
beat out the gringos. That's how. Doesn't even matter.
He failed, and
It's
now
all
our
unification.
countries are republicans to America, to the United States of America.
Yes, that's I see. We're puppets to them. They fuck
So
us. Our
for the
presidents are only
meantime,
elected if they're subservient to enough of a degree to be with them. Otherwise, like Jovenel Moise of Haiti, you will be killed. Just like as they tried 500 times against Fidel Castro, in Nicaragua, where they succeeded multiple times with Salvador Allende of Chile, they will fucking kill you. They will waste you, and they have the ability to do this because we don't have the intelligence services to defend ourselves. We don't have what we need to be capable of self-defense. And the only way we get this self-defense is if we unify our nations. Do not unify our nations, forget about it. Don't di nada. No te
yeah,
preocupe whatever your nation can do because it's gonna be doing what the fuck the gringo wants.
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty aware of that, but there's going to be
Unify,
no such thing as
unify,
a.
unify, unify, and
I
unify
know.
some
Let me
more.
get to that point though. There's not going to be any such thing as unification until the United States of America falls. And it's not going to fall until maybe another 100 years or so. It still has life into it. For the meantime, it's not
Eh,
beneficial for my country to be united with another country who is uh, racially different and as well is basically going to destabilize my country.
no, it wouldn't.
Yeah, Haiti will destabilize our country. Come on.
No, it
Don't lie to
won't.
yourself about that. You know they
Literally,
will.
listen, I get that our, the negros of and mulattoes of Dominican Republic are absolutely, as is the thing with genetics, they are different from, the Gran Negros of Haiti, and even the various mulatto population. Come on, come on. It's not like this is like a nation of Criollos versus a nation of Negros. It's like a nation of Negros versus the nation that's more that's like the Trigueño nation.
So what's wrong with keeping that difference? And what's wrong with me
It
being
weakens us. It's unnecessary.
well?
It
It
creates
might.
division and it
Well,
creates problems.
this is
And it's
where I
something, by
wanna.
the way, that
This is
I mean, listen, it bothers me with Dominicans. It's like, it's how can you talk about Haitians when a moro mierda, when Lebanese rule your nation? Don't go and tell me that Dominican Republic doesn't have a bunch of fucking Lebanese who are
yeah,
running
the
you like
Turks.
New Lebanon.
That's found all over Latin America. They're a problem too, just like the Jews are. They're Semites. But what I'm trying to get to here is
The Lebanese is 99% more of a problem for the average Dominican and the average Haitian than ever will a Haitian be for a Dominican or a Dominican for a Haitian.
listen. I would rather have the Lebanese here than to have the whole Haitian nation here.
Puñeta,
Haitians,
puñeta. That's stupid.
listen,
That is
Mexicans,
fucking stupid. That
my
is
friend.
fucking stupid.
Can I speak?
It's just
Mexicans,
it's insanity. El Cid
Mexicans,
threw out
Chileans.
the Moro
Then
Mierdas, and you're like, oh yeah, I mean, that's a fucking
okay,
no. It's
but
not fucking
I don't
fine.
think you have paid attention to what's happening in Latin America. Mexicans, Chileans, both have complained about Haitians because they commit a gigantic amount of crime in their
I haven't
country.
seen the stats for this. I have not
You
seen the
don't have to
stats for
see the
this.
stats. Just look at the news. Look at
I
Chilean
haven't
news.
seen anything in the news about
Look
Haitians
at
committing
Mexican
crime.
news.
I've heard them taking up space, taking a lot of space, and
They take
driving
up
up
space, but
welfare because they're making
they've
a big
also tried to
drive.
rape
And
women.
you know what, you can see the same thing about I've heard Mexicans complain about Central Americans as they pile in trying to get into the United States. And again,
Yeah, but they're trying to get to the United States. That's it. If anything,
good,
Central
good.
Americans.
The more of them that get into the United States, the more of us, anywhere of us, we get into the United States, the more. Now, granted, it's a double-edged sword. Every time a Latino gets in the United States, the fact of the matter is he doesn't have a little guy with a fucking with those red berets and the jackets that the Chavistas wear. He doesn't have that at the border being like, hey, join the ultranational Latino organization. They don't have that. They have a bunch of Latinx pachos that are gonna try to fuck them, and we don't have guys that are trying to keep them safe, keep them away from the gringoization. So it's a
Well,
double-edged sword,
that's
and all
going
these
to
Haitians.
happen inevitably, right? Like Latinos in the United States, Hispanics in the United States. I rather use that word. Are going to be Americanized, and they already are. It's going
It's
to be the
bad.
case.
We need to
It's
stop it.
inevitable.
We need leadership. We need nuevo Cesar Chavez's. We
Yeah,
need
but we
new
need
leaders.
leadership
Not
more
not these
importantly.
not these fucking cabrons like Nick Fuentes, like AOC, like Ted Cruz. Not these people who fuck us even more than we're already being fucked.
I agree. We need leadership within the Hispanic community in the United States
And
because,
Latinos, in general Latinos too, with
in
Brazilians, with
general,
Haitians.
but the situation here in Latin America is not going to change within our own people. That's not going to happen.
I will
Uh,
say this right now, as we're both young men, me and you, but something we fucking can't do. And this is I'm being direct with you, Tumble, and I'm being direct with myself.
yeah, yeah.
Next 5, 10 years from now, what you and I can do is we can fucking go form a NGOs, go to I'm talking, go into offices, walk in our shoes, our boots in San Juan or I don't know what was a popular city in Dominican Republic, the Peru, whatever, yeah, because I know you're both
Listen,
like you go
um,
in the
mhm.
Lima and we can make the organizations that they will hit newsletters and newspapers with websites that will hit Latinos. And it'll be like, hey, we got a protest on this time, this date. We need money for this. Be there, donate. We need you at this rally. We need you to put up this poster. We need you to go help build this. We're gonna tell me to build shit, literally build shit. Put them the leadership that Cesar Chavez could once do for Chicanos and Mexicanos. You could
Yeah,
do that. We'll be
we
on the
we
fucking
can.
media, us too. And when any other viewer is gonna view this channel, and we can make it a force, be a mass bullying that when people on our social media, go like, you can't even do anything. I'm a free person. I have to do it. You tell. We can fucking call them vendepatrias. We can bully them into suicide. Okay, I don't want to say it on YouTube. I don't want to say it on YouTube. We can bully them to in Minecraft, kill themselves. To do whatever it is we have to do to make sure that our authority, as you and I become more and more successful Latino men, that fucking command and law and order reaches them, that they have to do what they have to fucking do. They have to follow their orders. And
and
when that
I'm a
happens, when there is when there's protests, when people go like far right Latino, national, and they see that shit, and these people they can't fucking get rid of, because guess what? We can shield ourselves with Gran Negros, that it's not even going to be in a situation like the Proud Boys where we have that Gusano. No, it's not going to be like that. They can't cancel us. If we play our cards right and we're aggressive enough, not only do we have to sacrifice nothing to the woke leftist crowd to subvert us, but at the same time, we can bully right wingers, get props for that, bully them, and we can maintain a movement that stops Americanization, that stops gringoization, stops the speaking, pare allá, teaching of fucking English, pare allá, the teaching of LGBT, or any of that, or anything else that destroys the Latino fabric. It is doable and it will be done. The same way BLM can happen, we can have a Latino renaissance. It's what literally happened with Chicanos, with Cesar Chavez. It can be done again.
yeah.
And it will. It will. Just you
I'm
wait.
on board
If not
with
me, you and me, will happen. And in terms of Haitians, Tumble, escúcheme. I understand that there's been a variety of Haitians, and I want to say on the scoreboard, the Haitian has done more harm, and I don't want to tout that or be aggressive on that. Against Dominicans, killing innocent Dominican men, innocent Dominican women, and I hope those Haitians, those individuals, or maybe sections of society who have perpetrated it, they are punished severely with gunshots to the head, to the groin, to the titties, whatever, to the asshole. Punish them. You need each other. Dominicans need Haitians, and Haitians need Dominican, and Dominicans need Puerto Ricans. We need each other. When we fight each other, when we divide each other, when we go, because it isn't a two-way, it isn't a freeway street. It isn't. I can choose to stop my car when I hit those two ways and be like, I'll just hold it, and then when the option for unity, no. You don't have that option. This is a zero-sum game, Tumble. Either there's going to be a progression forward of unity and peace between Dominicans and Haitians, or there's going to be an acceleration of conflict, which gringos will abuse like a motherfucker.
Yeah, well, what you had mentioned
¿Tú sabes?
before. I am on board with much of the stuff you're saying, although I don't believe that. I believe that takes a lot of effort. You need a
Oh,
lot of
claro que
wealth.
sí, claro que sí. It's going to be gargantuan because it's like no other country. It's like no other couple of countries that I've ever seen where you see this. It's very sad. It makes me sad. It makes me cry sometimes. I'm being de verdad. I cry sometimes, and you're like, how is it that Dominican and Haiti is like relations get so bad where you have to build a fucking border because the resentment is that high, but between it's sad. It's sad, and as Lebanese politicians and leaders, fucking sit in their offices in the capital of in Port-au-Prince. What's the capital of the Dominican Republic called? Give me a second. Capital of the Dominican. I need the Santo Domingo. And Santo Domingo, that's the thing, because some people just call Dominican Republic, just call it Santo Domingo. Like, you'll never hear somebody say Port-au-Prince and you're talking about hate. Like, that's the fucking capital. It's separate. But in Santo Domingo y Port-au-Prince, you have these fucking Lebanese moro mierdas who are laughing and drinking champagne, watching as a border gets built instead of things that could benefit actual, Dominicans of actual, actually benefit. Instead, here they are wasting your time building a border. And here
Yeah,
they
I do
are
I do
portraying
believe
all this
that.
garbage.
the border is a waste of time because to be realistic, it's one island. It's either us or it's them that is going to rule that island. A border is a wall is pretty much useless.
It,
You know,
it's not. No, it's not gonna be. It doesn't need to be like this. It doesn't need to be. I don't even think it's gonna happen because, it's just
I
a war.
personally am in
It's impossible.
favor of a
No,
Dominican
I think our
invasion.
people are too smart. Our people are too smart. Straight up, I'm just going to literally with this. Unless there's like severe CIA intervention, which at that point they would reveal themselves, I don't think Dominican or Haiti is ever going to do a war again because they just fucking know in modern warfare, this isn't going to be the 1840s or 50s where people went around with fucking muskets. This is going to be airstrikes, artillery, and mass killings with chemical weapons and machine guns. It's going to be fucking brutal.
Yeah,
It's going
Haitians
to be on
don't
all
have
the televisions. It's going to be on
airstrikes
all
though.
the videos. The polls, it just can't happen. It can't happen, and it should not happen because the gringos are going to come all over their offices in the Pentagon in glory that they've caused us to do what we should not fucking be doing.
Yeah, yeah. I did want to hit your point where you were saying kind of building an organization similar to BLM and the Latino Renaissance. I'm on board with that. I just don't think that will come from people on the islands or in Latin America. That's going to come from people, Hispanics within the United States.
It could be
Um,
anyone in terms of, but here's the thing: we absolutely have to have a leadership. We need to literally have figures. I know people get mad against democracy or corruption. The fact of the matter is, real organizations operate with real leadership. You don't have fucking leadership and it's a decentralized movement. It turns into shit. You need a boss. We need bosses to tell us you got to do what the fuck you got to do. You don't got a fucking boss and it's you organize. You have a committees or whatever. It's like what the fuck is that? That's how BLM, that's how it fizzled out. You know, like it did because it didn't have a fucking leadership to really issue orders or do any of that shit. Is
yeah,
that doesn't work.
I, 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 I don't believe though that
Nobody looked at fucking what was the union that Cesar Chavez was in?
uh, no idea. Farmers,
Yeah, it was a
Metals.
farmer union. Yeah, what was the union? The National Farm Workers Association.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, the United Farm Workers Labor Union. Nobody looked at the UFW. What the fuck was it? The UFW. Nobody looked at the UFW and like, oh, who's the leaders? And they have this vice president. They have the
Yeah,
treasurer. They didn't do that shit. Cesar Chavez was the fucking boss. You went around there. Mexicanos were led by Cesar Chavez. It wasn't up for debate. When Simon Bolivar in San Martin, we don't talk about them as just, oh, there's caudillos. No, no, no. They were leaders. When Fidel Castro, these are real movements with real memorable people. Who the fuck was the founder of who are the BLM founders called? I have to look it up. Yeah, the people who started the hashtag and started the first organization, which they made a fucking point where they're like, we don't want to really lead it. We just kind of want to be in the back. These are lazy ass Lakeisha bitches. Also, by the way, okay, not one of them's called Lakeisha, but they have like the most stereotypical names. Patrice Couleurs,
yeah,
Patrice.
yeah.
Let me see like a Patrice Couleurs, Elisa Gazin, and Opal Tomiti. These three bitches. It's because here's the thing: if they actually were actually serious about accomplishing gigantic progress, I put in the YouTube chat. If these bitches were actually considered with actual progress of African, they would have realized we gotta be the trio. We gotta be the trio. We need the fucking whole ass pull ranks. That they weren't serious. That's why people look at them and go like, oh, they want to do C Central because that's how a true movement operates. No, they did it because they want the responsibility. What they wanted responsibility was collecting $6 million to buy a mansion, which they did. Adding that probably to other tens of millions they now have in their bank accounts, which they now use to fucking pay for that fucking mansion. And Joe just lived a good life sipping. Have you seen that video?
No, I haven't.
Give me a second. All right, time for me to. Okay, it's been like 30 minutes. I'm gonna. After this video, I'm gonna end it. But I like you to see the video. Tumble. You're going to enjoy it. Check this shit out. Ugh. Oh God, I didn't share the system audio. Stupid me. So that means that last video. Did I? I don't know. Hopefully I did. Hopefully. Okay. All right. Can you hear the audio?
Yep, I can hear it.
All right. This is. I love Memology 100. He's I got banned from his Discord server because I'm a funny man. But yeah, they banned me from their Discord server because they got sick of my bullshit. I was having too much fun in there. But he's fuck. I don't want to butcher this. He's Honduran. He's Honduran, not Nicaragua. Honduran. He's a Honduran, and he lives in Honduras, and he covers U.S. politics. He says Honduran politics depress him. It would also get him in severe trouble. So, yep. Let's watch it.
I feel like these people came in and took advantage because I'm gonna just ask, where's the money? Where's the money? Where's the money? Black Lives Matter, where's the money, bro?
In the last few weeks, there have been stories that have become very prominent.
Look at this fucking dude. Look at this shit. This is what I've always noticed about Tumble. You see this shit, right?
Yeah.
Look at his mustache. Every fucking time, dude. They don't listen. He doesn't have a neck beard, but it's like, what is this opening between his mustache? It's like they always have this. It never gets any deeper than this. It's like the deepest their mustaches go, unless you're like James Harden or like Kimbo Slice. It's always like this pedo stash where they got this clear. It does the mustache doesn't even connect with itself. That is pathetic. I just looked in the mirror because like, I want to hope like I'm not talking shit, but ugly man. Who would ever date this? Also, why would you put such an awful tattoo on your boobie? That's hideous. And why is there a piercing? It's not asymmetrical. When you put piercing, if minimum, it has to be asymmetrical. Like it fucking perpendicular. It fucking it like complements the sides of your face, and it's like even is in the proper positioning. It's like off to the left side, and it doesn't have like. You get it?
Yeah.
She's ugly. I mean, I would fuck her anyway, but
in the national media.
Yeah, she would get a facial.
And particularly around.
I mean, who knows? Maybe she got a fat ass.
Issues of income. Specifically, there were two stories that came out that talked about you
whatever. I'm
purchasing
not
homes.
trying to be horny.
You reportedly purchased 4 homes, and we're looking even at another home. I believe in the Bahamas. There were conversations about how you spend money, and the stories also had a lot of innuendo about the relationship between your money and your spending, and and questions around BLM global movements finances.
I have never taken a salary from the Black Lives Matter.
One more. Why are these fucking Lakeishas doing this shit? Look at this. She like drew on her eyebrows. You see this, right? Like, are those real eyebrows?
No, I don't think those are
it looks
her real
like
eyebrows.
fucking. They look like the eyebrows of like a Mii character. You know how in the Mii, Nintendo Wii, you can make the little Miis and like they have little bobbleheads, and you can put like a variety. That's what it looks like. She takes good care of her teeth, admittedly.
Global Network Foundation. And that's important because what the right-wing media is trying to say is the donations that people gave to Black Lives Matter went towards my spending. And that is categorically untrue and incredibly dangerous.
Typical nigga.
It's time for me to retire.
Keep tagging Free Jessie.
Wow, she's ugly.
Keep posting.
Nah, actually,
we
never
need folks
mind.
to call the jails and check up on him, but also say that you think he should be freed. What happened to Jessie could happen to any of us, and it's completely unacceptable.
Oh, this is it. This is it.
I'm so glad to have the both of you here and in person. Yes. It's been a really.
Did you hear that? She did the fucking yes.
That's a nice
Yeah.
And I look up to the both of you so much. You know, you're big sisters to me. You're movement leaders. You're gangsters. You're
I don't know how many viewers we actually have. That's not just me and Tumble, but this right here. Let me get the where to get the champagne kit. Where is it?
Yes.
Where is it? Really... Right here. These are the faces of the bitches who literally had a movement that was tearing apart. 10% of the movement was destroying U.S. cities. The other 90% were doing peaceful protests that basically enveloped in democratic states in totality. These bitches literally had the opportunity to do basically what the Black Panther Party did. And this time be more solidified. And you know what they did instead? What they did instead is they hung in the background to make a shitty little YouTube video of stolen money to act like living stereotypes of Lakeishas. Of light-skinned, also, by the way, they're all light-skinned.
You know, I don't think the BLM movement was
everybody.
Anywhere.
How many people are viewing my live stream right now? How many people are viewing? Oh, Timasuna! Timasuna, are you right there? Oh, this guy doesn't like me. Tim, are you still there? Tim? Timasuna. No, he's not there. He's just making fun of me. He's like, all the women went to Rosetta Stone. Hold on, that guy. Admittedly, that is kind of funny. No, he's still there. He's still there. Tim, even that I don't remember where I talked to you before. Were you on? Are you more of a Macho fan or more of a Kim fan? Either way, I don't like both of the Cabrons, but I'm just, it's been a while. It's amazing. It's like I recognize your name, but I don't remember what the fuck anything you said. I didn't even know you were against me till you spoke. But anyway, and I'm not killing Tumble's fucking. Oh, you're Macho. Fuck Macho, dude. That fucking Cabron, he kicks me out of all the fucking streams. He never lets me fucking talk. And, you know, he's just a Cabron. He doesn't give me my fair fucking. He fucking told me I was gonna have my turn. And you know what he did? I'm actually glad his channel got deleted because you know what he did? He was fucking like, oh, Foca, in the private chat, he's like, listen, I kicked you out because first yeah, I like Dominicans. They're good guys. He goes like, you know, fucking Foca, you know, I think independence for Puerto Rico, it's going to be pretty hard. I'm like, well, you know, and I start talking about it, and he's like, oh, you're diverting the topic. It's like you asked me a question that's not really the topic, and I talk about the top, and at the topic you asked, and then you kick me from the stream like, oh, that's my, oh, there goes Tumble, but yeah. And then he said he was gonna put me back in the stream. And he never fucking put me back in the stream. And when he was thanking everybody, he fucking went over me. It's like, what a cabron. What a cabron. What a fucking cabron. And I'm glad his channel's fucking gone because he fucking sucks. And as you can easily see, I'm much better than him. In fact, you should probably hop onto my fucking my StreamYard where we can get this shit done. But no, I mean, Tim, just look at it. This is just a beautiful. This is the shit you would never. This is what I wanted Kim to put this on. Macho put this on, but he won't do it. But this right here is what the Lakeisha is. If a Lakeisha has money, this is what they do with it. Just look at this. Look at these free, chubby, ugly, fat bitches who literally just fucking torpedo the fucking movement because of their stupid greed. Their stupid greed and being living stereotypes of why Afro-Saxons are even bothering our women to even begin with. These light skins. It's amazing. It's incredible. It's just incredible to look at his image. It's like something you think like would be made in like a fucking, it has to be like, you think this has to be propaganda. You think this has to be like literally like a spoof video. That these bitches would not be as so fucking stupid that who you know, because even as they're gonna fucking keep it going saying, like these leftists, these are literally the same people who go like, they're all about accountability. It's a word you repeat like 100 fucking million times. Even if they don't think it applies to them, it had to fucking click in their head the word optics. When they're calling themselves, these particular bitches are calling themselves Marxists, that maybe it's gonna be pretty bad optics if we now have this image of them hitting their champagne, fucking glasses, saluting each other, and then literally, calling each other's movement leaders and gangsters in the same fucking sentence, giggling as they eat their gourmet food. It's just in these like, what do you even call this style of clothing? It's so fucking ridiculous. I mean, Tim, what do you think about this? Ask me. What do you think about this? What do you think about this beautiful image of these what's the these girl bosses? What do you think about these Lakeisha girl bosses? Oh, claro que sí. Black. There's a one comment. Black and white gringos can't live without each other. They think they hate each other, but really? No, they need each other. Like you need food and water. The gringo needs the Euromud and the Afro-Saxon. They need each other. Also, I don't know if you guys were here for the last part, but the last notable thing these bitches did before they bought a fucking mansion was they started supporting Jesse. You know Jesse Smollett, the guy who faked the hate crime to stay relevant in the media, and who was found guilty of it, like undisputably, because he used fucking Nigerian brothers to scream MAGA country as apartment. They're like, we gotta free him. Just like George Floyd. It's like, this is the shit we can't do. This is what we need to look at these people and be like, this is when we have our next Cesar Chavez, we cannot have the nuevo Cesar Chavezes act like these putas. They need to look at these putas and be like, how can I do it differently so I don't end up in a fucking mansion in the patio, sipping champagne, being fat and ugly, fucking lording over how fucking good I was in the movement in the summer of love that isn't even going on anymore. Just look at them. This image should not exist. This image should not exist. I don't know how any BLM supporter who is a leftist can look at this fucking, because here's the thing, you can't keep telling me, these are just, they're the founders, but they immediately backed off. This is a decentralized movement. Shut up, bitch. Because you were decentralized, you failed. And who knows? Maybe they were having a point that maybe these dumb bitches should not have been fucking heading the movement, because if they're doing shit like this with no sense of shame with any of this. Because really, look at the United States. What did they, besides get people like this? Because maybe that was the point. People like this, these are our bosses. These are our diversity and equity managers, diversity and equity officers in our Fortune 500 companies in the United States. These are the bosses. These are in Gringo land. These are the fucking people who Latinos are going to encounter in severe positions of the power, the el poder. These are the codillas of the fucking, the cabellas of the fucking, political, social, academic, economic elite. In a way, I mean, you guys didn't see this image because the media is never gonna fucking show it until I had to fucking look it up. In a way, it's like the fact that you actually look at this, you're like, this looks like a fucking like a makeup channel. This looks like an average YouTube makeup dating channel like a vlogger, and are just like having like a fucking dinner, and if you just showed his image, I just think he's just some fat bitches having some fucking dinner or some shit for their like 100 views video. I didn't fucking know these are literally the people who led a movement of gigantic impact upon the United States. It's just so it mesmerizes me. I should get this as a fucking portrait and put it on my and you know have it made stamped to the wall to just show you the truth of the gringo. This image should be all over 4chan. This image should be all over Twitter. This image in a fair world should be all over the New York Times. Admittedly, until sir, okay, I mean, listen, the moments. What was it? How many months was this? That was April. Okay, it means the same month, but still, like this is like the start of the month. It's amazing. It's absolutely just one of the most amazing things. This is the most amazing thing looking at that video. It just amazes me. Honestly, as Latino nationalists as all of us are, hopefully all of us are, Chorizo, Team Asuna, we're Latino nationalists. And it's honestly our fault. And maybe it's Tilasur's fault, it's the Chavistas' fault that we don't have that image everywhere in fucking anything. And you know, our mulatas or our zambas, our mestizas, a lot of them are going to be, you know, they're going to be under attack unless we can expose the gringo and we can fuck them up when we can fuck them up in an illegal fashion, of course. Okay. All right. That's it. That's the stream. I had a lot of fun. Big ups to Tumbleweed, to CC256, Tim Azuna, Chornizo Nationalist. Who else? Fucking Sinhoro. Sinhoro was here. You know, not much. Stereo Love Plays. Shout out. Cosmo Plays and more. Shout out to you. Mauricio, you were here for a bit. Nice to see you. Afrobeam and Guanaco Saiyan. Great to see you all. That's the stream. That's the stream. I'm very unhappy that Maria never showed up because, you know, she's got to work a fucking job, unlike my lazy ass. But hey, great to have you. Hope we do this more often. Cuídate, cuídate y buenas noches, tipos. Los vemos.